in the CFL, we waited for the COVID outbreak that has caused the postponement of a game. What is your take on the entire situation to this point?
Well, based on how the injury reports have gone the first 3 weeks of the season, I'm surprised that the Elks haven't announced that everybody was full go in practice this week. I don't want to say it was inevitable because we just didn't know. To me, this is the canary in the coal mine to anybody who is on the fence about getting vaccinated. Go get your shot. Go get the needle. Let's move on with our lives. And if you do that, it's another step towards where we want to get to. Look, this is not good. I mean, last year there was not one there were rescheduled games, but there was not one cancellation of an NFL game, and that was before vaccines were available. So, look, you can't change people's minds apparently by providing logic to them and what health experts are saying to them. But look what's happening now. I mean, it's literally right in front of your eyes.
Yeah, well, we're vaccinated, and I think that Darren too, fully. And I just think that let's examine this for a second. I guess there are only two teams left in the CFL that do not require proof of vaccination, Saskatchewan and Edmonton. Every other team does. MLSC now has it, as you know. The Calgary sports teams do. And I applaud Winnipeg, whether it was the province of Manitoba or Wade Miller, whomever, they were the first, and I just don't get it. I think people overestimated the amount of people that aren't going to want to get a vaccination, Arash, and the reasons haven't really been that good. I don't like to tell people what to do. I really don't, but I've got my shots, and it's kind of been life as normal for me. I'm just surprised at the backlash.
I don't know if you saw it. The Oilers today also announced the same deal for Rogers Place effective September 28th for their first preseason game. This is happening. This is going to happen. Roddy, I thought the Riders were going to come out and be leaders with this, and they are not. I mean, do they have the stones to actually do this, or are they hoping the league is going to step in and do this? The silence has been deafening from Mosaic, hasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, I mentioned this off the top of the show. They don't like to have anybody upset at them. So that's why I feel they haven't made a decision yet. Wade Miller don't care. As you well
everybody
know.
Around them has. Everybody around them has in this country. Name me a professional sports franchise in Canada other than the Elks and the Riders. I mean, even when the Oilers, even the Stamps, even the Flames, I mean, we're talking about the Rocky Mountain province where they don't like being told what to do either. They've taken a leadership role in this. So, look, I mean, part of this is the Blue Jays just announced it yesterday, too. Part of this is you would think the provincial governments should come out and be leaders on this. Apparently, they're incapable. So it's up to the individual organizations, and it's a bad look when you're basically the last ones, and they are among the last ones.
Well, just you look at this BC Lions owner, a billionaire, we're told. And now I'm sitting back. I thought the CFL was going to die, and I guess we're sitting back going, really? Maybe there's more money in the CFL than we thought. They just didn't want to use their own money to stay alive.
Weren't some of the comments from the new owner about the previous owner quite intriguing when it came to investing in marketing and investing into the franchise? What you and I have been talking about for years. And because the previous owner, the late owner, had such a prominent seat around the governor's table, everyone knew, but they wouldn't say out loud what the issues were. Think about that. In 2011, at the peak of the franchise, he wanted $40 million for that thing. He never wanted to sell that thing. So I'm very interested. I'm intrigued to see what this new ownership group is going to be about. Are they as invested as they say they are? I hope so. Because that is such a big opportunity. BC is not a Lions market right now. It's a Seahawks market. So that's the challenge, to go in there and penetrate that market.
Yeah. And it's funny because your boy Stephen Brunt, like a day after David Braley passed away, said all of this. And everybody was like, but he's right.
He's right. And that's the biggest issue of all, is that it just seems that many around the CFL, they say it's criticism. It's the truth.
I know.
Don't seem to like the truth that much.
You got it, my man. Hey, everybody. Thanks for watching the RP Show on YouTube. And don't forget, we're live daily on YouTube from noon to 2 Eastern. If you like what you see, hit subscribe. And if you like the program, check around for other segments of the Rod Pedersen Show here on YouTube.